When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Great to have you along. UB Stadium in Buffalo, home to the Buffalo Bulls. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on one of the top teams in this conference, the Buffalo Bulls. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And the Bulls will get us underway with the opening kickoff. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Hits him with a stiff arm. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So Michigan's offense is on the field for the first time today. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Not in lockstep there with the receiver. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. And that's going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Wolverines will send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. So Buffalo's offense has the ball for the first time. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed, he's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed.
Oh, he's got some space. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
Makes the grab. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. The play action fake. Looking down the middle. Intercepted for the 11th time. Was looking for a little more daylight for a big return, but he'll settle for the pick and setting his offense up at the 24. They'll send the tight end in motion. The give to the back. Rumbles ahead for a pickup of 5 to the 29. And the Wolverines with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. To the air on 2nd down. Wide open downfield. Brought down at the 45 after a 15-yard pickup. We talk a lot about Michigan building its offense around the running game, but they've always had an effective quarterback who can make plays down the field.
And I think some people hear effective, Reese, and take that as an insult, right? Like, I don't want to hear about my quarterback being effective. I want him to be explosive. I want him to be dynamic. But Michigan doesn't really have those guys most of the time at that quarterback spot. But when they find those good ones, they have great seasons.
The Wolverines are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Pulls it in. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Wolverines really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll run play action. Connection to the right. Makes the grab and knock down, and he's got it at the 25-yard line. Got it done in the passing game on the last play, and let's see what they do on 1st down. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw again. He's got it. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Wolverines look to do some damage in the red zone. Back to pass. He'll take a shot. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because...
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. And the extra point makes it 7-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. South Carolina has the lead right now, but this Williams-Brice crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet today. They're up by a field goal over Arkansas. We'll keep an eye on things until the final horn in a game that could shake things up a bit in the SEC.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. The give to the back. Out across the 30, steps out of bounds at the 31-yard line as they try to put something together. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Kyion. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. Looking to throw on 1st down. Incomplete, and man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab, it's Cook. Let's take a minute to talk about the big picture for Buffalo. With just a few games remaining, they're atop the conference standings. Jesse, how hard is it not to look ahead at this point?
Really, really hard because everybody's talking about the conference championship, who you might play. You've still got to deal and you still got to take care of business on the field today. That's the most important thing. It's been a phenomenal season up to this point, David. Great things ahead potentially, but you got to win this one today.
Well, and I think that's what's really important. It's a great start, and now it's about finishing the season. To be at the top is awesome, but you can't lose a conference game or 2 conference games and get yourself out of the mix here right at the end when you're so close to the finish line.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Back to pass on 2nd down. Plucks it out of the air. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Got enough for the first. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. And the Wolverines are in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Man, that one is going to make this quarterback sick to his stomach. That's almost always automatic for him.
Yeah, that's pitch and catch. That's day one. When you go out and watch practice, the ball very rarely hits the ground unless you have a defender because these QBs and wide receivers are so good. But man, just a mishap, a little overthrow.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Swings it out to his running back. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. Use the play fake, now to throw. Snagged in the middle, it's Francis. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. They'll run it on first and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. They put together an 81-yard drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Snap from the gun on third down. Fires to the right. Makes a connection. And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's first and 10. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in. They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to fire. Gets it out quickly. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Bulls line up trying to move the sticks on third and short. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. Sixth play of the drive coming up. From the gun, the running back has it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. His drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. And they've converted their first 2 third down opportunities, but a third and long is a different animal. Firing to the right, complete. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Offense facing 4th down. On the option. Quarterback on the keeper. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. The Wolverines want to pick up the tempo.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
He snuffed out behind the line again, went right back to the well and got the same bad result. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. Working that left side now. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. And the Wolverines are flying down the field. Motion from the wideout. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. A strike downfield. Touchdown, Michigan! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
Man, I've been really impressed with this offense this first half. Coming in a hostile environment, hostile crowd, man, they haven't given them anything to cheer about. Offense, defense, now up 20-0, and these people are eerily quiet in here.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they top it off with a 31-yard toss for 6. He'll return it. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering, what didn't I say? What didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're sleepwalking at this point, Dave.
Yeah, nothing went well in the first quarter. You just say refresh. Like, let's try to find a way now, chip into this lead, try to make it somewhat manageable when you get to the half.
From the gun, running back gets to give. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Looking downfield on first down. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines.
You talk about going on the road and making a statement. 27-0. Hostile environment be danged. You talk about home field advantage. Well, it hasn't worked. They have come in and had answers and started this first half as good as you possibly can.
PAT unit on the field. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big 12. UCF is in serious trouble right now, and by in trouble, I mean this could get uglier than a bad prom date. They're trailing by 14 to Oklahoma State.
He'll keep it himself.
We'll keep you updated as this one goes forward, as this could shake up the Big 12 race significantly.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The inside handoff. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Bulls come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. Wide receiver comes in motion. To the ground, he's got it again. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. Fires to the tight end. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Bulls will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Catches it cleanly at the 20. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. Handoff to the single running back. Fighting off the defender. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Off the bootleg and rolling out. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. Gets the back moving. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Working on the right. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. Wants to throw on 1st down. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Right on the money. Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can't stop the clock. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. To the air on 1st down. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Quickly out to the tight end. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Got his man on the right. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up. He'll take it himself. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Timeout used by the offense. You can't afford to have anybody confused about the play. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Shotgun snap. Wants to throw it on 3rd. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. So they won't get a touchdown, but a chance to put something on the board before halftime. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the offense has had enough. They'll take a knee and wrap up this first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Western New York. And the undisputed star of the half has been that lockdown corner. The coaches told us how good he was, but I almost think they undersold how impactful he would be. Ultra physical with zero hesitation. And with hands like that, I wonder if they don't think about using him in the passing game at some point. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside picturesque UB Stadium.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. On the run from inside his own 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. The throw to the outside is complete. Gets it out just short of the 20, out of bounds at the 19-yard line, and a little more room to operate. The RPO, it's complete. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside give. There he goes. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. And the Bulls have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Misfired on the last play, they'll go back to the air.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. The lone back's got it. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Throws for the tight end. He's got an open man. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. Leaves it with the back. Thrust that arm out.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Wolverines are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. Gets away from one, finds room. Nothing but green grass down the middle. Touchdown, Michigan. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
And this offense picks up right where it left off. Scoring points, creating a big play. First drive of the second half, no problem. Don't worry about halftime adjustments. Just keep doing what you've been doing.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Handoff from the gun. Nice move to keep running. Now they've got breathing room. Got 6 all the way out to the 20. The Bulls in a good spot here with 2nd and short. He'll pull it on the read. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. Now on first down from the 30. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged out of the air. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. Shut down and shut out in the first half, but finally this offense trying to put something together. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Running back searching for a hole. Turning it on. Got the first down and still on his feet. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on 2nd down. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Just a short pass to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Bulls send out the punt unit. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. So here comes the Michigan offense. They'll leave it with him. Across the 45. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line.
Defenses have had their hands full slowing this guy down all season long. It's the speed, and it's the open field running ability and vision. That's why he's 2nd in the nation in rushing yards, and that's why he's square in the conversation for the Heisman Trophy.
They'll give it to him again. Picks up the first down, still moving. Oh, he found us, and he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines!
Well, I think the coaching staff and fans knew that this guy was going to play a big role in this offense this year, but I don't know if anyone expected him to have this kind of season statistically, guys. That's his 20th rushing touchdown on the season.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A lot of interest in this Pac-12 showdown today, so let's catch you up to speed on things. Nevada is in front. They've responded well to all the off-the-field chatter this week, but they still have to finish the job, and that is no sure thing right now. They're up by just 2 over Washington. We'll keep you posted on things in this game that's sure to shake things up in the Pac-12, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Give to the running back. Runs through the tackle.
And as an offensive coordinator, you don't need the perfect play with this guy as your running back. He's going to make the play perfect for you because he makes everybody miss. Spin moves, hurdles, stiff arms, speed, whatever it takes to move the sticks and score touchdowns.
The Bulls are facing 3rd and inches. Pulls and fires complete. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. And the Bulls are on the move. Takes the handoff. It's Cook. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. Off play action. Takes it on the shovel. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Wants to throw on 3rd down. It's on target and complete. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. Looking to throw on first down. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? They'll throw again after the incompletion. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Well, this offensive line knew they had a huge challenge coming into this game because the defense registered 6 sacks their last time out. They knew that they were going to have to win some one-on-ones up front. They finally lost the battle on that last play, though. That was the first sack they've allowed in this game.
The Bulls will call on their punt team. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Makes the catch. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. Give to the back. Powers through the defender. At the 40, there he goes. A lot of room to the right. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Michigan. That score might be the one to put them over the top and run this winning streak to 9.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Lining up for the PAT. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. That drive took no time at all. A couple of plays and finished it with a long run for the touchdown. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. Makes the grab on the left. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Second down, they'll go to the air. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. They couldn't connect on second down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. And the Bulls decide to punt it away. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. They go to the ground. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Trying to impose their will with the run. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. And the Wolverines come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. It's complete to the left. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Got his man. Makes a grab and a nice gain, gets it to the 35. The Wolverines are rolling down the field. Looking downfield on first down. He's got his man. Stop just inside the 25. We'll mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a first down. And that's a first down for the offense. He'll do it himself. Oh, what a move. Breaks it, made him miss again. Touchdown, Wolverines. And they take it in for 6 more points. That lead a little more comfortable now as they close in on extending this winning streak.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. The Bulls can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. They'll try to get the first through the air. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And the Bulls will bring the punt team onto the field. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Leaves it with the back. Makes it past the marker. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down.
We know this guy is in contention right now for the Heisman Trophy, and this late in the year, if you're going to bring that home, you got to put up big stat games, right? Had over 100 rushing yards his last time out. He's doing it again today. He is turning it on late this season.
Right back to the well. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. And the Wolverines can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll give it to the back. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. Complete to the left. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7.
1st and goal, Michigan.
Looking to throw. Wide out trying to get it in. Touchdown, Michigan! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. This team just knows how to finish. They keep getting better and better and better, and they are close to going 9-0.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Man, I've been there before as a quarterback. Sometimes you just wish the game would already be over, right? You've had nothing go your way all game long. You're trailing late. They're still getting sacks. And you just want to go back to the locker room. You want to get in the ice tub and start healing for next week.
The Bulls have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
And how about this defense? They got the donut going. And here's one thing I'll tell you about the donut. Late in the game, you're talking about on the field. We want to finish this thing and keep that 0 on the scoreboard. No matter who's in the game, who we've rotated, everybody's trying to get a 0 up there.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He's going to take off. And he couldn't find quite enough running room to reach the line to gain. And the Bulls will punt it away on 4th down. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Punt is on its way. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Off to the races to the right. And they get him on the ground. They get the turnover. They get a chunk of yards, and they are in business.
And there's so much skill to these returns. As soon as you get the football, man, watch the defensive guys turn into blockers and understanding how to follow your blockers. And he did everything right except for getting the end zone. Got it inside the 5-yard line. Now set up the offense for great field position.
He'll set up to throw. They're working that left side. And he crosses the goal line and gets the touchdown, but way too little, way too late. But they still do count it for 6.
Well, it's good to finally see this offense have a little bit of success because that has not been the case in this game. Nothing has gone their way. They keep shooting themselves in the foot. You know, guys, coaches are always trying to find things to build on, and this is at least something late in this game, scoring that touchdown that hopefully helps build their confidence the next time they take the field.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's get you updated on a fascinating battle going down in the Pac-12. Nevada is down right now, but this young man under center today has shown some moxie. We could see a legend born today in Reno. It's a tight one right now. They're trailing by only 5 to Washington.
Quarterback on the keeper.
If anything else happens in this one in the Pac-12 or anywhere else, we'll make sure you know about it. Back to you guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Handoff to the single back. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29. It'll be 3rd and long. He'll run it again. Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
At the 40-yard line. That's a first down for the offense.
When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy, great execution, just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.